So we start off in the Old Testament, and we see that Abraham believes in healing. He prays for it. People get healed. Moses does. Job does. Let's hit the fast forward button a little bit. Let's go to Psalm 103. Let's see what King David thought about this topic here. Psalm 103, verse 1 says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all of his," what's it say? Benefits. Now, when you take a position, when you get a job, you probably, first thing you want to know is, you probably want to know, what's this gig pay, right? Come on, somebody. You're not here just to serve the planet, right? You don't need to pay me. No, come on. That only works online. That only works in fairy tales. You want to know, what's this gig pay, right? Second thing you want to know is, hey, how about the benefits package? Are there any benefits? Do I get vacation? Is there health insurance? Do I get a parking spot? I've been trying for 9 years at Crossroads to get a parking spot. It ain't happening. I park down there in the mud while you guys park up here. What are the benefits? Do I get a plaque for my desk? Do I get something on the door? It's part of the position, right? The benefits go with the position. David said, "Bless the Lord, oh my soul, all that is within me. I will bless his holy name." He says, "Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and forget not all of his benefits." Okay, David, you're bragging on the benefits. What are they? Verse 3, "Who forgives all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases." Healing is a benefit of the position of being a child of God. Again, what are we talking about? We're talking about prayer. If we're going to pray big, bold, powerful prayers and expect God to hear and answer them, that's got to be based on something. Well, what I'm telling you is, base it on his promises. Verse 4, "Who redeems your life from destruction." I don't know about you, but God has redeemed my life from destruction. Verse 4, again it says, "Who crowns you with loving kindness and tender mercies, who satisfies your mouth with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles." Anybody need your youth renewed in here this morning? Look at you. Some of you are so tired you can't even raise your hand. I'll raise it for you. You need your youth renewed. David, he's called a man after God's own heart. I think he knows God pretty well. And he says, "My God is a God that forgives iniquities, sin, but he also heals diseases." Abraham knew him as healer. Job knew him as healer. Moses knew him as healer. David knows him as healer. Today, you and I need to know God as healer. County. Matthew chapter 10, we're going to watch now. There's a shift. There's a shift coming. Matthew chapter 10, verse 1. Do we have it on the screen? Let's put it on the screen, guys. It says, "And when he had called his 12 disciples to him, he gave them power over unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal all kinds of sickness and all kinds of disease." Hold on. I'm totally cool with Moses praying for people. He's Moses. Pretty cool, right? Like he can part the waters, do crazy stuff with a stick, turn into a snake, do all that. He's Moses. Abraham. He's a father of faith. He's going to sacrifice his own son. This guy's got great faith. I'm cool with Abraham praying for people. Job, even Job. I mean, he was a righteous man. He never cursed God or anything, even though he went through all that stuff. And so I say, yep, Job. He's able to pray for people and see them healed. That's awesome. But now we're getting into New Testament. We're getting into a tax collector. We're getting into a bunch of rowdy fishermen. We're getting to a guy like Peter who cannot keep his mouth shut. You think I'm loose-lipped? Peter is. I mean, he can way outdo me. We're talking to Peter who's going to deny Jesus. We're not talking about a great group of guys here. Jesus calls them to himself. He says, "Guys, you've been watching me. Here's what I do. I preach the gospel of the kingdom. I cast out demons. I heal the sick. I want to take this power and I want to give it to you." What have we been saying through this teaching? God wants to hear whose voice? Our voice. God wants to work through people. He gave them power over unclean spirits to cast them out, to heal all kinds of sickness and all kinds of disease. Jesus expected his disciples to do the exact same things that he was doing.